v100 versus the GAN 16. So first, on the outer appearance of the cubes, the GAN v100 is just slightly smaller than the GAN 16. The GAN 16 is 56 millimeters, while the GAN v100 is 55 millimeters. If we take a look at the internals of both cubes, we realize that the v100 has black internals, while the GAN 16 has white internals. And structurally, they are pretty much the same because the GAN v100 is a scaled down GAN 16. However, if we take a look at the edge magnets, there are no edge to core magnets in the v100, while the GAN 16 does have them. For the corner to core magnets in the cubes, the GAN 16 has 3 choices to choose from, each color representing different levels of strength, and the v100 only comes with its base white ones. In terms of turning style, the GAN 16 feels much more premium. Its turns are smoother and more structured, and it's extremely fast out of the box. However, the GAN v100, it is very light, it's very fast after setting it up, and it has a slight crunchy turning style when you solve on it, and its turns are much freer, but they are less refined compared to the GAN 16. In terms of the magnets, the GAN 16 has slightly weaker magnets than the GAN v100, although this can be changed. Even the strongest setting magnets of the GAN 16 are slightly weaker than the GAN v100 despite having extra edge magnets. However, the auto alignment on the 16 is much better than the v100. In terms of setup, both cubes use up a lot of loop. However, GAN 16 sometimes reacts poorly depending on which loops you use for it. However, its peak is much higher if you do have a good setup on it compared to the v100. However, the v100 is much easier to maintain. It reacts well to most loops, and it's much easier to set up compared to the GAN 16. In terms of pricing, the GAN 16 sits at $85, while the GAN v100 is at $40. And although the GAN 16 is much higher in terms of price, its peak is higher than the v100 if you have the good setup on it. So I've been using both cubes interchangeably for the last 6 months, and I can say that the GAN 16 is a very premium feeling cube for high level solvers and can reach extremely high peaks with good setups. While the GAN v100 is an extremely good mid-range cube with the GAN feel towards it, and is great for almost any level of cubing.